In this video, I'm going to give you some practical tips for comparing two different lists of data in Microsoft Excel. So let's go over to our data sheet, and we see that we have list B here and list A. So we are looking for each of these individual items in list B anywhere within list A. So the first thing that's helpful is to kind of get to know what we have. So what do we have here? Well, we have 24 items in list B. So if we were to highlight this, we have 24 different values in list B that we're looking for within list A over here. And within list A, we have 1,628 items all the way down to the bottom. All of these different items. This is simply a counter here in column A. Next, what are the exact requirements? So what are we really trying to do? Because there are many different formulas in Excel. Well, we are trying to do an exact match. So we want to look for exactly this value in cell F3 underscore 29 within list A. So we go down this list, we're trying to look for each individual item. We want to find an exact match, not just part of this is in there. It can't just be the underscore and a 2 or a 2 and a 9, but it has to be the whole thing. So we have the match function, and that is saying it's a lookup function. It's saying look up the F3 value, which is underscore 29 right here, in that range, and the 0 or the false is our third argument. That means 0 or false means exact match. So we drag this formula all the way down for all 24 items in list B. So you'll notice at the bottom here I have a simple formula that's counting to how many numbers are greater than 0. The numbers simply mean where the answer, how far down or how far within list A the answer is found. So the 2 here means that we found the underscore 28 in the second item of list A. So we see it right there. This is the same as this. We get a 2 because it's the second item. The NA error means that Excel cannot find this exact text within list A. The same thing here. Excel cannot find MN underscore 99 within this list. But now, if we take a closer look, we'll see something a bit odd, which might kind of confuse you. If I put this little diagram here, we look at this and we see the underscore 29. We follow the red line, and it looks like it's right down there. It looks like it's exactly the same thing. Also, the second item, MN underscore 99. We see it right there. It looks like it's exactly the same. Here we have MN underscore 36. It's giving us a 42, meaning that it found this value at the 42nd item within this list. So we scroll down and it's this item here. But why doesn't this one count as a match? And then look at the blue one here. We see the 49, simply a 4 and a 9, a 49, and it gives us a match the 17th item, which is right here. But that doesn't seem possible at all. But this is our first real clue. When we look up at the formula bar, the value inside of the formula bar is a 4 and a 9. There's no spaces, nothing else in there. 4, 9. But when we look at the cell, we see X $4, 9. So at this point, there's a couple of important things that we can do to simplify our whole task here. Number one, the alignment. As you may know, if it's a number, it is naturally aligned to the right unless we force it to the center or to the left. So let's just highlight all of our lookup values, and I'm just going to press the left part twice. When I do that, now everything is naturally aligned to what it really is. So this is really a number, 4, 9. Before it was pushed to the left. I'm going to do the same thing in list A. So we do the same thing to both sides. This time I'm going to press center twice. So it takes that off. Now let's remove this because now something has changed over here. We've got the 49 here. And now when we look at list A, certain things are on the right-hand side. It doesn't seem to make sense yet, but we have mn underscore 99, another one. We have several items that are now jumping to the right. Now, I'll do one more thing that will make sense, make the whole thing make sense. So, remove custom formats. See, when you click in one of these cells, that's simply a 9 and a 9. This is simply 36. That is simply a 49 if you look in the formula bar, which is the same as the 49 over here. So the 49 is found in the 17th position, which is that one. So if we highlight this, highlight all of list A, I'll just scroll to the top so you can see what's going to happen in here. Look at these ones that are on the right. They are going to change in a minute. So we go back to, format cells. We are going to say general. I'm going to click OK, and now look what's happened. It's been stripped away to essentially what it is, simply a number. I'm going to undo that, and I'm going to show you one of these as an example. How is it possible that this 49 is the same as this 49? Well, when we hold down the control key and press number 1, or when we go to format cells, you see that there's a very strange custom format in here. Whatever we put in that cell, we're getting an X. See how the double quotes here? An X and a dollar sign with it. So when we change everything to general, watch what's going to happen to this cell. Only the real value stays in there. So I'm going to highlight this again and go to Control 1. Watch all the strange text disappear. General, and press OK. So now what we're seeing is what's really there. And last but not least, I'm going to unhide one column here, and something that I think goes well when you do a match to say, is it in there, or where is the... This is only showing you the first occurrence of the value. But when I add a simple COUNTIF function to say, how many times do I see this value? So if we're getting NA, that we can't find that value, it makes sense that we're getting 0 matches. But look at this value, TX underscore 49. The first occurrence of that is the 57th item. So we look for the counter 57, and here it is, TX underscore 49. But I add my simple COUNTIF formula, and it's telling me that there are 47 of these values within list A.